Hi, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. So for those of you that are new, I'm so glad to have you, and if you're returning, I'm so glad that you're back. All right, Leo. So, okay, let's see. What does Leo need to know for the month of July? I am so ready for Leo season. You know, I love Leos. I love them. I wish I had Leo. I have no Leo in my chart. I would die to have Leo in my chart. I think it is literally one of the biggest indicators of the determination to get to the top. Let's see, Leo. I'm starting to understand our soul connection. So right off the bat, somebody wants to tell you that they're starting to understand the connection that the two of you guys have. You are the child, right? That inner child, and you bring out that inner child within others. You are so sweet and so peaceful, and you definitely treat others the way that you want to be treated. You do project sometimes this very, confident energy, when sometimes when you go home you don't feel as confident. But I definitely feel like you have somebody coming into your life, or somebody who's already in your life, who you feel more confident with them, or they will help to like any flaws or insecurities that you have, this person will help you to fall in love with those flaws and help you to fall in love with those insecurities and realize that you are perfect the way that you are. There's nothing that you need to change about yourself. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Every single month we do a giveaway, and a winner gets chosen to win a free 15-minute personal reading with me. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's a lot more fun over there. We do daily messages. I do pop-up live readings where I answer free questions. We do giveaways every Friday on Instagram. You also get to be the first person to find out about the sales, and sometimes it's only sales that only Instagram gets to access. So I do have a sale going on right now if you want to take advantage of that. From now forward, my readings are going to be very limited, so I'm not going to have them open all the time. If you get access to one, you do. If you are a regular, feel free to email me if they are closed off, and I will give you access. But when it comes to new clients, I'm only taking a couple each month from now on. So we have their hidden influences that I don't quite understand. Very interesting, because, okay, so lately I've been asking Spirit, which zodiac sign do I do before I do a reading? And it was Gemini, then it was Aquarius, and then you guys, Leo now, which is 3. So you're the third person, you're the third sign. And these two cards came out in both Gemini and one came out in Gemini's reading and one came out in Aquarius's reading. So it's very interesting because I shuffled beyond shuffled with this deck. And it's a new deck, so I'm really excited to see the new cards, but it's interesting that those are the cards that you got. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius, because Leo did come out you came out, the Strength card came out in both of those. So we have, thank you for being you. Yeah, thank you for being you. It is, I'm hearing it's the side of you that not everybody gets to see. This person loves, you're dealing with somebody that's in love with the real you. You try to hide sometimes, and you try to be the best version of yourself, right? And you don't want people to see you sweat, because you'd rather be there for people than have people feel that they need to be there for you. But this person sees through all of that, and you're not even aware of that. And that is what's interesting, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think you might run away if you knew 333 when I said that. You might run away if you knew how deeply connected this person was to you, and the ability that they have to read between the lines when it comes to you. There's definitely like psychic communication, telepathic communication between the two of you. You make me feel ways I've never felt. Yeah, so the person you're dealing with, you bring out, first of all, you have, like, your intimacy is so healing, even just your touch and your kiss. So when you first met this person, it doesn't matter if it was yesterday or 4 months ago, 5 years ago, whatever, you touch this person's arm. Like, say, I'm seeing bowling. Some of you guys might have went bowling, in the movies, just anything that's not a dinner, like mini golfing, things like that, like something pretty, the movies isn't pretty active, but you went on a fun first date with this person. You could have went to like an arcade, whatever the case is, but your arm touched them, like so slightly, Leo. And if you know like what I felt, like I literally just felt like a touch like that, but the way that it made me feel, like the slightest little touch, but it was so deep and so profound, right? So I definitely feel like with you and this person, there's a lot of unspoken words, right? Just this understanding. This is the person where you can communicate with your eyes. So half the time you don't even have to speak. You definitely have like ESP with this person. it's crazy, it's strong, and I think that it is, like, I'm hearing truly madly deeply, somebody that is truly madly deeply in love with you, and trying to get the courage to get lost in you, right? Meaning to allow themselves to love you as much as they do love you without holding back because of a fear. Like, this is somebody who's actually never been in love before. They've been in quite a few relationships, but they've actually never fallen in love before, and they didn't know what it felt like or what it would feel like. And well, honestly, falling in love makes you feel very freaking vulnerable, and this person is not used to that. And I think that as much as it's comfortable with you and they feel the need to just be able to trust you without, you know, you even having to prove that you're trustworthy, they just were able to just start opening up to you. Or if that's not the case, then this person is slowly going to just start opening up to you between now and your birthday month. And there's going to be a huge shift in the dynamic of the relationship that you have with the person that you're with right now. And I feel like it's going to be everything that you've ever wanted. Some of you guys, it's the relationship that's on the verge of ending, and right before, you know, you think you've, like, honestly, it might even be right after you think like that's the last straw, we're done for good. Something is going to happen and it's going to re-spark your relationship, right? Sometimes we think that, oh, it's over, blah blah blah, but realistically it's because we both you and the other person turned into two separate people, because you've grown and evolved and you didn't take the time to get to know that new person. You just, you know, talked to them and did whatever based on who they were when they first met you, right? Okay, oh, so I guess there's one more. Star-crossed lovers, beautiful energy here. Star-crossed lovers. Some of you guys may need to have a little bit of fun when it comes to blindfolding, right? Blindfolding your person. I think it's like a diet. Do you remember the movie Freaky Friday, when the one girl was doing the diet? Was it Freaky Friday? No, it was You Again. Such a good movie. The mom from Freaky Friday is in the movie. It was You Again, and they're doing this diet, and you have to you have to wear blindfolds to eat, because it makes you eat less, which makes so much sense, and I should probably try that because I know I overeat. But anyways, some of you guys may do that with your person, like you may cook for them or they may cook for you, and you're gonna blindfold one another. But others of you, you're just going to blindfold each other in the bedroom. And it could definitely be a practice of trust. I would say do this with somebody that you trust anyways, right? But it can help to build trust. It can also help to just kind of like get out of, like, I don't know, sometimes when people have their eyes open, if they're not fully confident with themselves or with their bodies, it just kind of takes away a little bit of the experience. So to be blindfolded, it would help somebody to fully release, to fully let go, and to fully just enjoy the intimate act between the two of you, because I definitely, again, feel like you're dealing with somebody who is so in love with you, cares so much for you, and just wants to protect you and be everything for you, but at the same time, they're freaking terrified. They're terrified because they've never felt the need, and it's not like they depend on you financially. Maybe some of them do, or, you know, in any way that would like take from you, but it's just like you bring a happiness that they've never been able to tap into. You make them, not only, it's not about the love that you share, but it's about the love that you know, the love that you share, but also the love that this person has had for life ever since they met you. Everything is a little bit more sparkly in life ever since they've met you, and it's almost addicting in a sense. So what if I lose that? What if I miss out on that? What if I do something to mess it up? That's what this person is worried about. So I think that this person is kind of like, in a sense, possibly tiptoeing around you, or you may find that they're tiptoeing around you, or that they take a little bit of time before they speak. It's because they don't want to mess anything up with you, because honestly, some of you, this person feels like you're out of their league, or they are a little bit intimidated by you. And I do feel like this is somebody who doesn't necessarily feel intimidated by many, but there's something about you in particular. Like, you have this, you scream power, right? Some of you guys are that powerhouse 8. You have an 8, a life path number 8. Let's see. Let me pull some of these. Leo. Okay, let's see. So for those of you guys that are not following me on my personal Instagram, the retrograde is over now, so I will be going back and posting content more about, remember I was teaching you guys about the law of attraction, manifestation, how I manifest in my personal stories. So I'll be sharing all of that information with you, as well as I am reading a book right now. So I'm going to be doing the most important parts of that book that I think will help your personal growth, your business growth, your development in general. I will be sharing that as well with you. So it's kind of like a life coachy, motivational page for those of you that are interested, and also just learning how to manifest life, right? Manifest things in life. I think one card flipped. It says, "You're my moon." You're my moon. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you have a Cancer moon. Their intuition is 10 times stronger when they're around you. You've helped activate this person's throat chakra. You've helped to activate their third eye. They always had wisdom, they always had intuition, but they never really felt as though they could trust it. There's something about you that honestly, just literally, I'm telling you, your touch is so healing. And I think that you are quite healing on the regular, but there's something about it with this person. It is like you were meant to heal this person's childhood wounds, possibly even past life wounds. For some of you, this is almost like in the sense of like a mother-father kind of energy. One of you is like super nurturing. It just says what the other one needs to hear all of the time. But I also just seriously feel like one or both of you just doesn't know the extent of how strong these feelings are. We have, I wished for someone like you. So this person wished for someone like you. They hoped and they prayed that they would meet somebody like you, somebody as beautiful, somebody as bold, somebody as powerful, somebody as selfless. And honestly, it's about your smile. It's about your chest, right? It's just something about it. If you're a woman, this definitely has to do with your, chest area. They're looking perkier than ever, I'm hearing. And if you are a man, I'm definitely hearing your back, your shoulder. Some of you have a tattoo on your chest, tattoo on your shoulder. You know what's really cool is like those tattoos that kind of either start here and then they go like this, or they start at the back of the shoulder and they go like this. Some of you could have that, or like a sleeve even. But I like your artwork. So this could mean like you're the type of person that loves to wear a lot of jewelry. You're the type of person that loves to, you have tattoos and piercings everywhere, but just your artwork, or maybe even you don't, and you're such a natural beauty, and it's just like you are a piece of art is what this person is trying to say to you. So let's see. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what's going on, Leo. Just need a little drink. My voice is, it's gone. The amount of personal readings you guys have me doing, oh my gosh. I love it. I love you guys so much for that, seriously. Been very busy lately, but I'm gonna try and be more consistent on YouTube. People just don't understand though, because the more people are watching these videos, it's intense. It's a lot more energy. Like I used to be able to do 12 readings in one day. Now I'm lucky if I can do 6, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna have a nap for the rest of the day, and that's like not even ever possible. So normally it's like 4. So I'm like trying to work my way back into it, but reading is not something that you do. You have to be in the I have to be in the perfect mindset. Otherwise, why am I gonna give you half-ass reading? That doesn't make any sense. So, Leo, so excited for your birthday season. So excited. What is your birthday? Let me know in the comments. What is your birthday? Gold and pink are your colors. So you can wear gold and pink. You can accessorize with gold and pink. Gold and pink crystals, right? So from my shop personally, that would be like pyrite, and then rose quartz, right? The gold and pink. And I'm hearing like gold and pink everywhere, right? So crystals in your car, crystals in your house, gold, a gold and pink phone case that you're gonna suddenly purchase. You know what I mean? Like those colors, excellent for you. Excellent to raise your vibration for the month of July. It's almost as if they're your lucky colors, right? Some of the best days of the month for you could be the 15th, the 2nd, and I'm also hearing the 13th may be great for you. Some of you, the 22nd is kind of going to be a day where you're kind of like meant to just take a little bit of time to yourself, just lay low a little bit. Justice. Strong Libra energy coming in. You are going to be getting justice. It's almost like justice is going to be given to you right before your birthday month. You also have a snake in the grass. You need to pay attention. There is somebody who you cannot trust. Somebody who you would not, the mask, you would never be able to tell who this person is. The truth is going to come out. Some of you are going to find out. Others of you, this person is just going to be like, it's almost like a magic wand. They're going to be removed from your life, and all of a sudden they're going to be moving somewhere, or something's going to happen, and you're going to have no idea what they had done. But know that anybody throughout between now and October who gets removed from your life, they are absolutely being removed from your life for a reason, because it's almost like somebody doesn't like how genuine you are. You have somebody who's very sneaky. You could possibly somebody who would throw people under the bus to get success, but you're fair, you're just. Maybe somebody who could have got away with something if you would have agreed to let them get away with it, but you didn't. I'm not sure exactly what this is here, but it's almost as if this person views you as perfect. I don't believe that anybody's perfect, but I guess what this person's version of perfect is, that is how they see you. And this is somebody that is very threatened by your light. They are threatened by the shine. They are threatened by your success, or threatened by something that you have, and they want it. And they would throw you under the bus to get it. And remember I told you on my personal Instagram, I'm going to be sharing this book I'm reading. So it's called The 48 Laws of Power. And one of the stories in it, brief, because I was not going to remember it. But one of the first stories in it was about how this guy was like super rich. He had a friend who was super poor. He hired his friend because who better could he trust than his friend, who at one point was super poor, but he helped him to make some money. So he hired his friend. Eventually his friend ended up being in a super high position. At the end of the day, this friend ended up betraying him and literally planning with other people to get him killed. And he just assumed that because I gave my friend this opportunity and I got my friend from, a very poor state to somebody who's very, very wealthy and has a lot of power, they would owe me for that. But you can't assume that just because you do something or just because you think a certain way, other people are gonna. I was so naive when I was younger, and I thought like, oh, if I'm sweet and everybody's gonna be sweet. Like I just assumed, right? No idea that people could just be pure evil for no damn reason. So that's like the energy of this, where it's like somebody, it's like you think that somebody would owe you, or because if they did that for you, you would be grateful. You can't assume that it's the other way around, because at the end of the day, this guy literally, almost like in the story, he kind of like knew what was happening, but at the same time, he still didn't want to believe it. And he had a second where he could have saved his own life, but he ended up getting killed because he could not believe that he would be betrayed by a friend, by somebody close, right? So when it comes to working, do not hire your friends. Please do not hire your friends. It is honestly, even in that book, it tells you how it's better to hire an enemy because they have something to prove rather than a friend. So do not hire your friends when it comes to work. I don't care how good of a friend it is, how close it is. I've lost a best friend by moving in with them, something simple as that, right? You don't know your friend in a work environment. It is completely different. And especially like maybe you did work with them, but they didn't work for you. So just be careful. Separate work and separate play, right? Not the best time to, say you work somewhere and your friend's like, can you put in a good word for me? It's not going to work out well. It's really not. So, my sister did that for this one girl, and the girl ended up getting fired in 3 days because she was that horrible of a worker. And then everybody looked at my sister like, these are the kind of people that you know what I mean? So it's like, you have to be careful. Okay. See the Queen of Pentacles, and I do feel like I need to pull it. So some of you guys are getting justice when it comes to your money. Somebody could have taken money from you. Somebody might have wanted your money here. Others of you just weren't making enough money. Like maybe you're slaving away and you were doing so much work, but you weren't getting the amount of abundance you wanted. Or you've been working really hard and you're finally about to get the financial payout that you deserve. I also feel like justice is in the form of like an engagement. Some of you who've been like waiting, where's my ring? Oh my God. You're finally going to be getting engaged. For those of you who've been in a relationship for 1 to 3 years, you're finally going to be getting engaged. If you've been with this person for 5 to 7 years, I don't see a proposal happening. And if it's something that you're waiting for and you end up getting it, I do see the two of you guys separating before you actually end up fully going through with the marriage. So if they haven't proposed within 3 years, you're not the one for them, honey. And that is just a very straight message, right? So yeah, so you're about to be very proud of yourself. There's nothing more like, you know, when you become healed, it's not about proving to the world. It's about proving to yourself. There's no better feeling than being proud of yourself. Who cares? Like, other people are going to be proud of you. That's going to be nice, but it's going to be nothing compared to the moment that you look in the mirror and you say, wow. Like this place that I live in right now, when I moved to here, honestly, for a long time, and I think like I have a family member staying with me right now, so it's a little bit tough because I don't have my own space fully. So I kind of stopped once I had my family member move in, but before that, up until then, like, which was like over 6 months of me living here, I woke up every day and I was so grateful, right? So normally we get what we want and then we're not grateful for it, or we forget that it was something that we wanted forever. But no, this place, every morning I was so happy and I was so proud of myself. And that's the feeling that you guys are going to have, whether it's something that you're going to buy, something that you're going to experience, something that like a goal that you're going to cross off. Like this is when you realize that you are an amazing being that can manifest anything that you want and have anybody that you truly desire. And that if somebody doesn't want you, then first of all, that's their loss. And you're not losing out on anything, because the people that I'm speaking to right now, man, is your vibration ever so high right now. It is so freaking high. Let's see. Yeah, some of you, you're going to be getting money, like a lot of money for your birthday here. Others of you, you're going to be getting some sort of inheritance from a family member that you didn't even know you had. Especially if you're over 40, you're going to get some sort of inheritance and you're going to be like, what? Especially if you thought you had to sell your house, you may get enough money to save your house. And it'll kind of just come out of nowhere. Okay, let's see. Temperance. So Sagittarius energy here. With the 8 of Cups. Temperance with the 8 of Cups. Some of you, you're not going to find true happiness until you travel. Whether this means traveling alone, whether this means literally picking up your stuff and moving to another country for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever the case is, backpacking, it does not matter, but you have to search the world to find what it is that you want. And there are certain things that you are a fixed sign. There's things that you have to let go of in order to be able to move, like maybe, or in order to be able to like get aligned with what it is that you truly desire. Like maybe you're not moving because you feel like, oh, you know, my whole family's here, blah, 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 blah. They will always be there. Go ahead and come back if you can. You know what I mean? There's more for you. There's a better world for you, a better life for you. If you're the type of person where when you were younger, you're like, oh, I want to move to LA or New York. Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Why have you not done it? You know what I mean? Like some of you, you know, or there's just this place that you've always wanted to go. And honestly, once you go there, that may be like that all you need to find your soulmate. All you need to find the perfect job opportunity. But there is this calling for you to walk away from something that's truly no longer serving you and go for what it is that you want the most, because the world, like the universe, is aligning you. And between August and September is going to be August and September. Between August and December is going to be so powerful, such a powerful time for you to start manifesting, for you to do mantras, for you to create mood boards and really just manifest the life that you desire without having any limitations. So I would say between now and your birthday month, work on removing any of your limited beliefs, any of your limitations, you know, making goals that are 10 times bigger than the goals that you have right now. What are your true actual desires? 3 of them, write them down and write down the steps on how you can get there, and literally press go the moment your season comes around. So yeah, that is what I have. I definitely feel like, you know, you're either walking away from people or people are going to be walking away from you, but this is all so that you can get into alignment here. Others of you that have been going through a difficult relationship, you're going to be coming to that judgment call where you're going to be making a decision. Do we stay together or do we, you know, move forward? And if you do stay together, this is like that decision of having children, getting engaged, like really taking it to a next level, locking it in to the point where, you know, you will always be a part of one another's lives. So most likely children. Or do we walk away and search for happiness elsewhere and maybe come back together, but possibly not? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did and you would like a personal reading, the link will be in the description box below. Everything you guys need for crystals is in the description box below. So this is just a couple of the ones that we have. We always have new crystals coming in. We always, you know, we sell it pretty quickly, but there's always different ones that are there. So I love you guys so much. I wish you guys all of the best, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be part of the giveaway to win a free reading. Take care, my loves.